Hi everyone, I'm Manisha Singh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something that is not related to travel. It's about my piercings. So I do get asked questions on it quite often, especially people who meet me in person. So I thought I'll make a video on it. So let me go in the order that I got them in. To begin with, um, like a lot of Indian girls, my earlobe was pierced when I was really young. My mom got it pierced from a jewelry store. And so I was really little, I don't remember much. And she also got my nose pierced along with it. However, it didn't stay. So my grandma got it pierced again when I was in fifth standard, which was a really really long time ago. And now it's functional. So I did have a ring for the last 2 years. I'm taking a break from my nose ring. Then I got my belly button pierced, which was in 2010. Yeah, it was. I got pierced in Vishakhapatnam, Vizag. It didn't hurt at all. Actually, it only hurt for that microsecond when the needle went in, and didn't take any time to heal. Like it yeah, it was absolutely fine. And then I got my upper lobe pierced. This is I got this in Hyderabad. It was through a gunshot. It didn't hurt much. Also, because you'll notice that it is still on the softer part of my ear. And yeah, so I don't remember how much I paid for it. Then I got my tragus pierced. It's one of my favorite piercings. I got this pierced in Mumbai in a place called Al's Tattoo Parlor, I think, in Bandra. Um, so I got this pierced in late 2015. I think together it costed me 1,100. Yeah, I quite like it, but it was painful and the healing process was long. In the beginning, I couldn't sleep on my side. Uh, for a few days, and even after those few days, I had to be very careful of how I was sleeping. But I love it. I absolutely love it. If I had to get rid of all my piercings, I could keep only one. I think it would be this one. And then I got my helix pierced. This was in Colombia, and I got both. So I have equal number of piercings in both my ears. It's balanced right now, but I think I would want to experiment in future. Um, so I got both the helix pierced, and along with them, I also got my labret pierced. So I used to have a stud, but I had it for less than a year. One morning I woke up and that this I don't know what is it called. The ball bearing was gone. I was in Andaman. I couldn't find another stud. Also, I was anyway thinking of getting rid of it, so it didn't affect me much. Uh, yeah, I was thinking of getting rid of it because I didn't really like how it looked on my face, and it was attracting a lot of attention in smaller towns. I was still full time traveling then. Um, yeah, so this hurt a lot. Like, this is probably the most painful piercing I've gotten for all the piercings. Um, yeah, and labret didn't hurt that much. However, that could also be because I have less sensitivity on my chin owing to an accident I'd had in 2010. So maybe because of that, it didn't hurt that much. But this one, it was really painful. The healing process was very long. So when I was at the tattoo parlor, a stranger held my hand because with when I was getting this pierced, because of, I think how much I maybe because he saw how much pain I was in when I got this pierced, and I almost crushed his hand. So yeah, and again I couldn't sleep on the sides for a few days. Even later, I had to be careful sleeping on the sides because it still hurt. It hurt for, I think, months. I mean, of course, the pain keeps reducing, but I was still like very aware of the pain. And laboratory pure healing was probably the most um time taking, also really slightly complicated because the stud that I had, the rod, was short. And after the piercing, this area was swollen, I don't know. And so the stud was digging into my skin. And after the piercing, the next day I was leaving, so I was on a 5 day boat ride. So there was no medical store, of course, and I was in the Amazon. It was digging through my skin, so it was just really complicated. Mm. But after that week, I think it was better. And then at the first opportunity, I got the rod replaced by a longer rod. Um, and then it was fine. It was just that rod digging into my skin that was, of course, not pleasant. Other than that, it didn't hurt during the healing process at all. Like it didn't change any of my eating habits. Absolutely nothing. Now coming to my latest piercing, which I'm most excited about, is my tongue piercing. So it's been it's it's been a month. It's been exactly a month. Yes, I got it on 12th January in Thailand. Not from like a popular tattoo or piercing place. I got it from, I was just like walking around and I found it was the last day, it was my last day in Thailand. I was thinking about getting a piercing, but I couldn't find a parlor. So I saw this one. There was already someone getting pierced there. The lady herself was well pierced, and it just like I experimented. So I was really confused which piercing to get. I'd been thinking about tongue piercing, so I went for tongue piercing. Also because I'm working on a corporate project right now, so I wanted to get a piercing that was not very visible. So I went for tongue piercing, not knowing how difficult the healing process is. So it takes a solid 1 week uh, to heal, not completely, but a week for it to reach in a position where you can start eating your regular food, start talking like a normal person. So when right after the piercing, piercing itself was quite painful. Even though I think a lot of people out there say it's not painful, but for me it was painful. And right after the piercing, my tongue was all swollen up, and I had difficulty eating. Next day, I had difficulty talking. Some words wouldn't come out. Um, and yeah, so for a week, I was eating super slow. For the first day or two, I was trying to eat soft food. Um, yeah, and also during that healing process, I don't know why there's a white residue on your tongue. It looks disgusting. And yeah, it just looked really gross. But then it goes back to normal. It's yeah, it's then I looked up online and it's normal. So now, after months of getting it pierced, what do I think about it? It's nice. I really like it. However, I don't think it's the kind of piercing that I would probably keep for too long. Maybe I'll keep it for a year because at times the metal hits against your teeth, and I'm not sure how it. I don't think it's good for my teeth. Uh, so that, and I'm still like my tongue movement was restricted for longer than a month. It took me some time to figure out how do I make my tongue reach here or here. So it took some time, but now I'm happy with it. That's about it. That's all my piercings. Do I want to get more piercings? Maybe a few more, but Um, I don't want to go insane with my piercings. I like to keep experimenting. Like I got this one, then I'm fine with not having it anymore. I use put the nose ring at times. At times I don't. Um, yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Any questions regarding yeah, any of your new piercings, or if you want to know more about any of the piercing that I have, let me know. Bye bye. Have a very good day. Bye.